Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just managed to get ourselves out of a rather dangerous situation, actually. We were in a pretty dangerous spot. Now, we're still considered to be a bit weak by perhaps the Byzantines and West Francia. We need to be concerned about that. We are currently attempting to get a little bit out of debt, and we can imprison some criminals to that end. 56%. And they might rise up. I'm not actually interested in an uprising right now. Believe it or not, that is not a thing that I'm interested in provoking. Now, I do want to talk to our nephew here, who is a child. We're currently awaiting a response regarding another matter. Okay. We'll have to wait for this to come back. 16%. Mostly it's because his opinion of us is super duper low. Title claimant, 3 years in debt, short reign, tyrant, fabricated claim. Those will all come up. Let's work on, can we sway a child? No, we absolutely can't. Okay. Well, those will come up over time. He's going to be a child for a while yet. Let's continue for now. I do want to work on getting some of these other counts and countesses locked up. 87%. I think that right now, 87% is slightly too risky. We're in a precarious situation right now. So we need to be chillin' for right now. How are we doing over here? We got Chains of Loyalty previously. Large levies and Soon Forgiven will both be very good for us. Okay. Noted. From bad to worse, huh? Our half-sister who is imprisoned insulted us to our face. How rude. Well, we can't flagellate for a while. That is very rude. How are we doing on our men-at-arms being replenished? We're doing okay. It's not great. And it's because we're putting a lot of that money towards paying off our debt. In fact, I believe we're putting all of it towards paying off the debt, and we're not working on the men-at-arms at all right now. So I think that we're actually not paying this 19.8 to our men, or at least not all of it, to our men-at-arms. The amount that we'd be paying to reinforce them. Who is this? Vitalist Populace? What are they upset about? We're Vitalist, right? Yeah, okay, so I guess we're just not very popular. Fair enough. We should be seeing our soldier count going up pretty dramatically, though, so I think that we're not going to have to worry too much about this. King of Poland, okay. Yeah, this isn't too big of a deal so far. How are we doing on our faith? We are currently a devoted servant. We're working on Paragon of Virtue. That's going to be a while. 2,000 points. Okay, that's going to be quite a long while. Noted. Yes, I will attend this guy's feast. Are we shy? No. Okay. Sounds good. Our income is starting to come up. I'm hoping... Oh, what is this? This guy would get a weak hook on us? Every other attendee that respects him is just drunken ramblings. Don't worry about it. Okay, we could donate to charity. That would not be a good thing right now. We will go ahead and flagellate again. Okay. Wonderful. We could lose some stress here. That's something that I'm very interested in doing. And these factions appear to be getting under control. So that is wonderful. And we lost a good chunk of stress from that feast. Fantastic. Where is this county? Up here? Interesting. We'd get a weak hook on her. I actually don't want this county. She can have it. I'd rather be using that domain holding on this county up here. Now, we're not going to get that. Does this guy have anything else? No, he does not. We should modify his feudal contract to be something like this. We could also give him sanctioned war declaration. Perhaps council rights. I mean, he's never going to get on the council. He will no longer be a contract, or no longer be a vassal after this. So that'll give us a bunch of opinion with him. So that's great. I would also absolutely love to just take this title from him. 42% is not something that I'm willing to roll just yet, though. So we'll have to wait on that. In the meantime, I would like to revoke this guy's title from him. Does not incur tyranny. He'll accept it. Just so. That will make us 3.3 extra gold per month. Not quite that much because he was paying us taxes, but it'll make us additional gold per month. It'll use up this domain holding slot, and it will show these 500 troops to anyone who is thinking that we are looking weak right now. So that is something that I am very, very interested in doing, is projecting some strength there. Now, we can imprison a few more of these. We can change this person's contract. Minus 15 opinion. I mean, we could use a hook on her to make it happen. She's only a countess, so I think we'll do that. That'll be fine. We can ransom this guy. He can't afford it. But that's okay. We need the money so badly. 99%. I'll roll that. If she rebels, I'm going to be so angry. Okay. Excellent. 60% on this mayor. If we fail to imprison him, he'll leave to become a wanderer. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, we got him. We'll ransom him back. 78%. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Got a little lucky there. Got a little lucky. 100%? Yes, we will do that. Excellent. We can ransom a few more of these. There we go. Okay. 63%, but he would rise up in rebellion. 78, same. 1%, okay. And 0%. Okay, we'll hold off on criminals for right now. Oh, hello. We just discovered this here. That's mediocre. What got... Oh, divine right. Okay. That's not really what we were looking for. What the... Oh! We're Finnish! We are Finnish! No wonder we're having issues. Okay. Now I need to remember how to convert to local culture. Here we go. I acknowledge who I am. Okay, we're back to Prussian. That will help. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got going on in the Prussian culture here. Late medieval is now available. And Noblesse Oblige is currently being innovated. I'm okay with that. We're currently working on, what, land grants? No, that's the innovation, isn't it? We're currently working on Noblesse Oblige. That I'm not necessarily okay with, but we're not the current culture head. Now that changes over with the month tick. So now we can control that. Okay. I can't believe I didn't notice that we were Finnish. Let's grab Trebuchet. We did at some point get men-at-arms and advanced... Well, of course we got advanced bowmaking, but we did at some point finish up men-at-arms. So that does mean that we can create another men-at-arms regiment. We're wildly in debt right now. So that's not going to be a thing for a little while. I do want to finish out High Medieval here. And land grants will be done in 8 months, and at that point it'll be a 50-50 between guilds and castle bailies, and both of those I think are okay. I mean, guilds is not... Guilds is not amazing, but it's okay. 92%? I'll roll those dice. 8% chance of failure. Please don't fail. Okay, good. We've been overwhelmed by stress again. I mean, I don't blame our ruler for being kind of stressed out right now. I don't blame him at all for that. We could confront the Empress. We actually don't care, though. This is a political marriage. She would never disrespect the sanctity of our marriage. Oh, okay, our rival died. That was very convenient for our stress. Very convenient indeed. Now, we are going to make another unit of... probably another unit of crossbowmen. And then we'll have the last one be the armored horsemen, just because of the cost involved. So that'll be fine. We are going to be out of debt relatively soon-ish. Oh, we can imprison this person. 100% chance. Do it. How much do we get for her? 100 gold. Yes. Okay. We are doing much, much better on the gold front now. We've made about 1,000 gold this episode. There's land grants. What gets innovated next? Plate armor? Okay. I think I'm completely fine with plate armor being next. Yeah, I'm 100% okay with that. As far as High Medieval goes, we'll have Trebuchet in 8 years, and then Castle Bailey's should be a pretty similar amount of time after that, I think. Plate armor will be finished up in 20 years. Yeah, this seems fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, how's the realm doing? Well, we've definitely grown. Things are looking pretty good, actually. The Byzantines are currently considered inferior to us, although they have a similar number of troops. If the Byzantines and West Francia groups up on us, we definitely have issues. There's no doubt about that. That said, we're going to be able to cut down on both of them as we continue to work on Italia, so I'm not too concerned about it. We could bury the hatchet with our half-sister? Sure. I'm okay with that. We do need to work on some construction upgrades. We are lacking Castle Baileys for any of these, but I'm just wondering if we got all of the economic upgrades done. Let's go through here. Let's see here. This is 5. It can actually go up to 6. So yeah, we can do more. That's great. This one is at 4. Yeah, we've definitely got money to spend. So we should probably chill out a little bit on the war front, considering that we're in a kind of precarious situation. This guy's 48. Our player heir is currently 26. Is betrothed to that guy. She does already have 2 children, though, so that's okay. She is herself Prussian, so that is perfect. And her children are also Prussian. So we don't need to worry about that. They're Vitalist and Prussian. And the granddaughter... What did her education become? Mastermind Philosopher? Okay. We should maybe educate this child. Do we want to do it ourselves? No, we absolutely do not. We want to change who this is going to be. And actually, this person, they'd be good. Wonderful. Okay. So we're going to get a lifestyle focus here pretty soon. And yeah, I'd definitely like to take some bits of West Francia, specifically over here and over here. I'll go this way, over here. This is the 2 bits of West Francia that I'd like to take from them. I'm a little scared of West Francia right now. Let's see. We could scrutinize the ledgers. 38% chance of getting gold. This guy would get a weak favor, or a weak hook on us, rather, but I think we're just going to confiscate church property and get the 275 gold. That's almost half of the gold that we ended up needing to get out of debt. So that's great. we're going to be out of debt very, very shortly, which will help a lot with our opinion with, say, this kid. Oh, wow, this kid actually likes us a bit now. We're friendly with him, apparently. He would accept giving us the county of Zambia, so we absolutely take that from him. Give me that sweet, sweet county. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grant this back to a low noble at this time. Excellent. Now, I'm wondering if we currently have control issues over here. Yeah, a little bit. How much is it growing by? 0.3? We could boost that up with our marshal here. And I think we'll do that. We'll just work on bumping up that control. Yeah, that's up to 1.1. That is, I think, a worthwhile acceleration. So that should be great. We can grab our stewardship perk, and so we shall. I want to grab golden obligations. There we go. Unfortunately, we can't demand payment for any of those hooks just now, but that might change a little bit later on. Our stress level is doing okay for now, although next stress is going to be painful. Okay, we've got somebody scheming against us. That's not a surprise. I'm not going to worry about guilds. Guilds is something that is nice to have, that extra domain limit. I mean, it essentially means we'd be able to hold one of these temple holdings ourselves, right? So, it's nice to have, but it's not necessary. Not at the same level that some of these late medieval texts are. We are a little bit behind the times on late medieval, so we should probably continue working on that. We do have about 160 years left here. Oh, hello. This guy's calling us in as an attacker. I accept. This is a holy war. We'll lose stress there. Now, I'm wondering, does this guy need our help? No. No, he does not. We're not going to show up to this. We are, however, as soon as we can, going to grab war profits here. That'll be a thing. Okay, more stress reduction. That's fantastic. We're going to be out of debt very, very soon. Of course, that does mean when we start coming out of debt that we're going to hover at 0 for a while as we work on getting our men-at-arms up. Because those are going to have to be reinforced, unless we were to uncheck this monthly reinforcement, I suppose. That is something we could theoretically do. 9 months to reach full strength. Now, they should be starting to reinforce starting this month. So let's see what happens here. Should become our rival. I'm okay with spending the prestige. Yeah, see, we're just kind of chilling. That's going to continue happening. This money is going to disappear, and we're just going to bounce around right around 0. That's completely fine, though. We're out of debt. I'm very, very glad to see that. Let's take a look at this guy and see... Let's see, I want a direct liege, so like her. Yeah. So yeah, there's absolutely no malice for that anymore. That's wonderful. Ooh, yeah, we'll imprison the king. Happily. We could ransom him. His opinion of us is only +7. How powerful is he? Oh, I don't think we care. I think we'll take his money. And we just demanded 10 gold from a child. Perfect. Okay. So let's create our men-at-arms regiment here, and I wanted to make a regiment of crossbowmen. There we go. I wish we could drag these around and organize them. That would be nice. Unfortunately, we cannot. However, we can also increase our sizes up to... What is the total size now? 12. So that's going to cost some money, and we need to upgrade our financial buildings, which should probably be the highest priority here for our actual cash. To the point where I'm actually going to stop doing monthly reinforcement for right now on our men-at-arms. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I changed my mind on that one. I do want the money, but I want the men-at-arms to be there if we need them. So that's going to be a thing. We're going to need to work on doing some upgrading in the castles, though. That's going to be probably the highest priority right now, is getting the cash for that. I would absolutely love to see this additional lifestyle focus coming in. Oh, hello. We can imprison that guy. He can't afford the full ransom of 200 gold. He's the king of Permia. He's not very strong. I'll go ahead and ransom him for the cash. It's not that much cash, but he's also not very relevant, so that'll be okay. We could bump up to absolute crown authority in... Oh, wow. Not for a while. Okay. I think that's fine. Honestly, absolute crown authority doesn't feel that impactful. And that direct vassal opinion, that hurts. At least without the, like, noblesse oblige tech. That would help offset it, for sure. Okay, so trebuchets will be done in 6 years. We're not, to that end, going to bother with reinforcing, or rather with upgrading our number of mangonels, since we're going to be replacing that. That is not something I'm at all interested in doing. We're currently paying 20.6 to our men-at-arms. We should be seeing this unit maxing out next month. And the question is, how much are we going to be paying to our men-at-arms once that happens while they're unraised? That's going to be interesting to find out. That is going to be very interesting to find out. Also, our court chaplain is currently up here. Okay, I just wanted to double check and see what he was doing. That is fine. Okay, there's no reason to flagellate or anything, I don't think. This independence faction is actually a little spooky. The Queen of Croatia. This would not get us an alliance because that's a grandson. We may want to instead target the King of Bavaria. He already kind of likes us. We could maybe work on swaying him. He wants a seat on the council. We could actually maybe oblige that. In fact, all of these people want seats on the council, don't they? Yeah, they do. We could look at doing that. We can't assign a new court chaplain, but we could put in a new chancellor. This is not a powerful vassal, and this is not that much worse of skill. We'll put the Queen of Croatia in there. As far as the steward goes, we can put in the King of Hungary, who would actually be an upgrade. And then we could put in, for our marshal, we could put in the King of Bavaria. He would be a downgrade, but I think that's actually okay. And let's bump him over to organizing levies. I think that we have sufficient control over here that that can just tick up over time. Excellent. So in theory, I think that this independence faction will go away. Let's see, what is she upset about, if anything? There's a little bit of tyrant there. She's old vitalist. Fair enough. High crown authority, council rights guaranteed. Okay. So, I mean, there is all that. We just inherited a shrine. That is this shrine here. We will grant that back to a low noble. And we did get some cash out of that, too. So that's nice. We can upgrade Trousseau's livestock pens. And so we shall. I want to be getting that additional cash, if at all possible. Yep, we will go ahead and do that. We can ransom this person back 52% there, 58%. And, oh, 100% on this guy. Wonderful. We will 100% do that then. We can ransom him back to himself for 200 gold. And then we can also put him right back in as the spy master. There we go. Perfect. All we did was take 200 gold from him. I'm sure he's upset. Okay, so we need to work on upgrading additional economic buildings where possible. I want to be making more money. That is our biggest focus right now. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.